This project from an English 366 class is connected to Project Going Home based on the Thibodaux Massacre. The event was one of the most bloodiest and gruesome days in the United States labor history, according to Calvin Schemerhorn, who wrote an article on a website called The Smithsonian Magazine. This devastating event happened in a mass shooting of African American farm workers in Louisiana. But why did this happen? Thibodaux, Louisiana had a history of growing sugarcane. This act settled in the 18th century into a town named after a popular plantation owner. Along with the sugarcane, this caused racial tension. The town had many Union soldiers during the Civil War, also causing tension between plantation workers and owners and the African American workers. Alexander Pugh was one of the plantation owners who complained about how much time was taken up by hiring and paying African Americans. He states that, "I have agreed with the Negroes today to pay them monthly wages. It was very distasteful to me, but I cannot do no better. Everybody else in the neighborhood has agreed to pay the same, and mine would listen to nothing else." This quote is from a website called Today I Found Out. Sadly, this wasn't the end of the disagreements. The workers were only paid through a scrip that could only be spent in the white plantation's owner's store, where the prices were high only for the African Americans. He then called the African Americans slaves, and they were not happy about that. Starting in 1880, there were strikes every year against the Sugar Planters Associations. From that point on, we have no idea how many African Americans were actually killed. But the Thibodaux Massacre has been named one of the most bloodiest labor strikes to happen in history. No one knows when the strikes were over with. It's kind of scary to be unknown of the real facts on this massacre.